Okay, in this next tutorial we're going to learn how to include a sound file and to play it under a certain circumstance. In this particular example we're going to play a jumping sound whenever the character in your Android program jumps. So first things first, if you go to mrpuka.net and you click on Android Programming, I have a test sound file for you to run. This is a WAV file format. You can find it down at the Other Resources location under Test Sound File. I've already downloaded that, and you'll notice it comes in a zip folder. I want you to extract that until you actually see a WAV file. The icon might look different, depends on what sound file programs you have on your computer. So if it doesn't look like this, that's okay. So once you get that, I want you to drag it to your Assets folder, and you're going to copy file, so you just click OK. And then if you look inside your Assets folder, you should be able to roll down alphabetically and then find the jump.wav file. Okay, so once you've confirmed you have that, we're going to take a look at a couple classes. You'll need the Assets class, the Loading Screen class, we can have a Game Screen class, and the Robot class open, or the Java files. So we'll come down here, and we can actually just copy this line right here. If you don't have it on yours, you can just simply type what I'm about to put in, but you should have that. So we're going to leave click as a variable name because it's already been assigned in a file, and I'll show you that in a second. But we are going to have to change the location of the sound file since it's not called explode.ogg. It's actually a WAV file. It's called jump.wav. And once you have that saved, we're going to take a look at the assets. And the reason why I didn't have to create a variable because there's already one here. It's a sound one. So if you wanted to do other sounds in the future, like a shooting sound, you could simply extend this by putting, like, public shoot or something like that. All right, but it doesn't have to be done now, but if you do that in the future. Then if we go to, sorry, we're already in loading screen. If we go to game screen, you could put it in here, and we'll test that out if you want to. You would just do assets dot click dot play, and we'll set the volume at 0.09 or 90 float. All right. If you play that and you run it, you'll notice a weird behavior in your program. So go ahead and do that real quick before advancing on. You might want to pause the video at this point and give it a shot. If you gave that a shot, you notice it repeated quite a bit. So we're going to actually cut that out because he jumps. It takes a couple pixels for him to jump up and down. So it keeps on sort of machine gunning that sound. So what we'll need to do is we'll need to go to the Robot Java, and let's go into the jump method, and we can control a little bit more clearly and get a little bit more crisp sound. So you see I've put that line right here between the speed y and the jumped equals true. And then if you save that and you run your program, you'll notice that when you jump in your Android device, the sound file will play once and it'll be nice and clear. So that's how you get a sound to play. Hopefully you can get other sounds like shooting or whatever other sounds you would want to add into your game.